Are you done trying to prove I did nothing to the child? That night, like I said in my statement on the blog, I could have but didn't. That's a definitive negative. Not a positive. Now you see the bag of potatoes on the papers over there, right? Right. Well, I bought those from Publix this morning, right? It's all in the registry, right? Now I put my wallet under the clothes when I was looking for. Started opening up my clothes, right? That I got from Dr. Leonard's. Now earlier I was looking for the wallet, right? Because I had misplaced it. But that was to show you my pattern of looking for things, even though it's messy to a neat fruit, like in Julia Roberts movies, right? Right? Again, I don't identify with you, Thomas. I'm not like that. You're acting like that, idiot. That's why I won't even be around you and shoot you divert all the time. You're the asshole breaking into my house to begin with, or you know who is, or you're getting someone to do it for you. Right? But your cameras prove you know. Right? Now, again, when you sit your keys on your book, do they look like they can just walk off and magically fall between the book and the leg, piano leg? No. Now, you put them... I would have to have put them here to begin with, right? Right. Do they look like they can sprout legs, motherfucker, and fall magically down there? No, because then they might fall behind the fucking book, idiot. Now, that's the law of probability. But you can, if you took them in the first place, place them like that, hoping I wouldn't see them today. For what? See what I mean, dumbass? I don't know your real name and I don't really give a shit. You fake ID motherfucker. I'm gonna really bust your ass today. Thanks. I know who you're working for, Daphne and Drake Walker too. Right. She's trying to change the story because he didn't call the police in time or something. Like I didn't leave her time, right? I was on the base for 3 weeks, motherfucker. She could have called the police at any time, unless I told her the grandma showed her that, like I told you. If she was to wake me up in the middle of the night after I went to bed around 11. And I don't know what time it would be because there's no clock in the living room either. Now, let me show you what would happen if it were to somehow fall off the book. Right. From a different perspective. Again, the law of probability. Now, there, it is on the bottom. And yeah, not as neat. But again, the light was on the top when I found it in the books this morning. All right. Now, that means I would have to do what? Push it off the book into the other books between the piano leg here and the books. How you doing, P.I.? Private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Now, if I'm lying, why is that in a different position? Right. Than the way I found it. Now, of course, I immediately finding them, picked them up. Right. You know, in a state of wonder that I found them. Right. I didn't think immediately, oh, I should record that. Right. But this is to show you the law of probability. Because the motherfucker had this on top. Right. The weightier thing was on top. Right. Now, that's a wild probability, right? See how they're filed backwards? Right. The law of probability, right? When you do something, what you're suggesting isn't that I put my keys in plain sight, but that I put them up here, purposely pushed them over. They fell between the piano leg and the book and then put them back to find them today. See what I mean, assholes? Pastor Thomas or Pastor Davis, I don't know who the fuck it is, right? Or King and Ben, right? I don't know who the fuck it is, right? I just know the suspects in my life were Navy personnel or around the Navy. That's all I know. And I know some of their names, some I don't, alright? I don't know King's first name because he was such a dick to me, I didn't even ask, alright? Same with, I know Ben Campbell's name because of Colin Campbell, alright? With karate class. That's why I remembered his. And he was the one who asked me if I was gay, alright? And asked me repeatedly if I was gay. Now, he could do that after I went to the Christian Fellowship Church, but he was doing it before that, alright? Now, when you mess with the big dog, and I know the same shit you know, watching the same shows you grew up with, I know what you're doing, sirs, who's ever involved with it. I won't use your fake names because they're just fake names. But I know you're out to hurt people too. Pastor Davis, if you lure those young men to jerk off with them, that's a sin against Jesus too. You know that, right? You can't jerk two men off together either. The only lukewarm scripture there is Moses says if you get your seed on your skin or garment, you're to wash and be unclean until evening. Right? That's the only scripture that sort of deals with the idea of masturbation, because there's no other way to get your seed on your skin or garment but masturbation, right? And when your seed spills out, it can spill out on your seed, your skin or garment, right? That's just automatic, right? But it didn't say two men jerking off could do that. Pastor Davis, for one. Shane Sanders knew that shit was wrong in Bible camp too, right? That's why he jumped out of bed when the camp counselor asked him to do it. If he wanted to feel something good, right? Well, that's where I learned not to do that shit. And tried to stay away from your guy who wanted to take a shower with me with Pastor Brand watching. I said, what's he wanting to do? Take a shower with me or something? No. Right. And again, when Dan at Norfolk did the same thing. After I might have been having a wet dream and woke up shortly after, I don't know. But something caused him after I woke up to ask me to jerk off with him. Why? Because you were doing it with him. You taught them that. That's why 2020 did a piece on you. Dead or alive, I'm exposing your fraud. Right? No pastor jerks off with his congregation together at all, asshole. Pastor Payne, I hope you're not supporting that motherfucker still. Pastor Thomas is in the, North Carolina or something now, I guess. Mm-hmm. Or hiding. Because of the bullshit too, alright? Now, again, the point of all this is to show you the law of probability, right? Now, not only are they suggesting that I put my keys on here, not only that I knock them into the book between the piano and the piano leg and the book itself, they're also suggesting that it would land a specific way with the flashlight on top, which is what I remember seeing it, right? Now, how I thought better about it, I would have just recorded it from there, but again, I was just happy to find the keys on it. Moment of exhilaration, right? Excuse me there. But it don't mean upon finding them, I wouldn't correct the situation, even with my enemies. The person calling himself Thomas. Barbarian. He's just trying to break my balls, right? And make me admit something that never happened. So, according to Daphne too, right? To the Garden City Police Department. You can't go police department to police department 23 years later either, dumbass. Don't know your real name, but I'll just call you a professional dumbass. Anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to show you this new video real quick too. Alright.